Hi guys, welcome back to Rapidbott. Today we're going to look at how you can use free MySQL with Rapidbott to use it as an external database. The use case could be storing leads or any user data to be utilized in the chatbot itself. So let's get started with the video. I'm just going to go ahead and use free MySQL today as a free database to connect it with our account. You could utilize something else as well. So we'll put the link for this if you want to have a look at this and just test it out. So we're going to share this link in the description. Once you sign up with MySQL, you'll get your sign up details, everything in an email. So I have my emails already over here. I'm just gonna take that information and I'm gonna go to Rapidbott, and under integrations you'll find Data Store and MySQL. So I'm just gonna choose that for my use case, and let's put it in the information one by one. So I put the server. My port number is 3306. That is my username. I'm gonna put my password as well, and the database name is same as the username, and CS certificate is optional. If you have, you could utilize it. In our case, we don't have it, so let's go ahead and save it. If it is successfully connected, you'll get a success message, data saved. Okay, right now we do not have any table created. I'm gonna go ahead and create a table from right here itself. So let's create a table name. Let's name it newsletter leads. So let's add a field called full name. Let's give it a label. Let's add one more field. Let's call it email. So let's use text itself as a type. Let's give it a label. Let's click on save. Okay, once the data store is done, I'm just gonna go ahead and click on sync, so it can be synced with the database in real time. So let's go with all tables and let's go ahead and click sync. Okay, that was successful. I'm gonna hop on back to my PHP admin account. This is what I'm utilizing to manage the SQL database. You could utilize the MySQL client as well. Okay, so as you can see, the newsletter table got created and it's synced with Rapidbott directly from the database store integration. So okay, once that is done, I'm gonna hop on to my flow over here. So let's discuss this through. So we are utilizing a WhatsApp flow as of now. I'm grabbing the user full name and their email. Once that is done, we're asking their consent for the WhatsApp newsletter opt-in. Once that is done, we're showcasing this data. We're storing it in a variable and we're showcasing it in the message for the user. So let's come to the interesting part for the how to utilize the data store or any external database. So I'm just gonna disconnect it for now to show you as an example. So you can go to the action block, and we're going to go ahead into integrations and going to pick up data store from here. Once that is done, you can go ahead and click on edit action. So you can utilize all of these options for the data store that you could do for your use case in your chatbot. So in this scenario, we're just adding a lead. So I'm going to go ahead with add a record. So once that is done, we already have MongoDB connected as well as an external database, but in this case we're going to use MySQL. So let's go ahead and use, but I believe our table is incorrect. It's not test table, it should be newsletter leads. Let me go ahead and do a quick reload to get the fresh data. Okay, so you can go back again and I'll get the new table called newsletter leads. So I'm going to utilize this. So here I'm going to map my variable full name. That is where I'm storing the full name. Let's add the email as well to a variable so that we can store it. So I'm gonna choose email and I'm gonna put no letter, and I'm gonna utilize the email is saved. So you can go ahead and add this here as well. So I'm just gonna click on save, and you can utilize the record ID as well over here to store if you would like to. I'm saving it, but I'm not utilizing in our workflow. So once that is done, I'm just gonna go ahead and switch over to WhatsApp now to test this out. Alright, see you on WhatsApp screen. Hi guys, so I'm on my WhatsApp screen right now to go through the filling up the lead. We can have a look at the backend as well in this case. So I'm gonna trigger my flow over here. Okay, so we have a pop-up for the newsletter. Let's fill up this WhatsApp flow. So I'm gonna mention my name over here. Let's give my email. Okay, that is done, and let's click on the consent for opt-in. Once that is done, we should have a message from our end that the lead has been filled. Okay, and now we can go ahead and pop up back to the PHP My Admin screen, so we can see that if our lead has come in through or not. Okay, see you on the screen. So I'm done with filling up the lead on WhatsApp. I'm on my PHP admin server itself over here, so I'm managing the SQL from here. You could utilize the MySQL client as well to manage your data and tables. So I'm just gonna do a quick reload right now. Sorry about the speed, I think my internet speed is not that good. Okay, so we have that reloaded, and let's go ahead and check if our information came in from the WhatsApp. Okay, so as you can see, I filled up the information over there. My name and my email has come through. So this is a successful test for testing out the MySQL. You could utilize the same flow. If you have any questions, please drop it down in the comments so we can have a look at your questions and answer them accordingly. Okay, thank you guys.